It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's another carry for Barkley. Has another lane. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return stuck to the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right, check. We're going to 53. 26.
Dak off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, 47. We go 47. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, Pollard. This is going to be shy of that first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
33-yard line. A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
They're going for this with Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right check point, eight.
Running back sent in motion. Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go, boy. Kill. We're going to 52.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
47. We're going to 54. Kill.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
There we go. 46, 47. Kill.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
On first down, Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
63, 60. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Got his man. This is McMillan. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. To the air, Prescott. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Eagles get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Stick it. On anyone, huh? Hey, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
Jake Elliott on 4th.
All right, they feel comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys
kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
They bring their tight end left. Prescott now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Running right side by McMillan. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him off rock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Throw left side, complete. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
We go 47. There we go, kill.
Putting a receiver in motion.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47. 26.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in.
1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
From the red zone now. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cowboys 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good. Check. No touch.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Alpha. Anyway,
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles need some big yards in a hurry. They're set up at the 35 now.
No touch that. On anyone, 73. 73. No touch.
Hurts on first down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First down, around with Barkley. And in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, great, set. On anyone, Kyle left the enemy. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Kyle left the enemy. On anyone, man. Kyle left the enemy.
They'll go. Hurts. Forced out to his right. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. To get the return out across the 30 before he goes out. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
First down, here's Dak. Shot. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Why?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why? Under. Hey, 47.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Prescott to throw once more. Caught out left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Trimmer. Out. Hey, 73.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep down the near side. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill. 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And it looks great flying through But problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. He's got a man left. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, kill.
From the gun is Prescott. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
47. Hey, kill! Hey, 47! Here we go, 47! Here we go, 47! 26!
Prescott here from the gun. Called in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Forward in. 26.
They give to Pollard from the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go back for it. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Prescott. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. Pollard. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Kyle love Yanni. On anyway, huh? Go Silver, ready? Hey!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Hey, 73, 73.
You go, 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 go. You got motion man right there.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds back here. It's Pollard. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
It's a gain of 9.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 1. Flushed out now to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Yeah,
Running for the first with Pollard. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. We're going to 54. Right here. 47.
First down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On 1st down, Hurts. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He still has room inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Kill! 47! Here we go, 46, 47.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Kill!
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Yeah, here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Kill!
Throwing on first is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yeah! There we go! Hey, kill!
They'll look to run with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
We're going to 52. Under.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
42. Cowboys 28.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
We're going 47. 26.
Here's Dak. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play. Well, what better way to follow up one interception And by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you'll flush it all down the toilet.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Alpha. Yeti. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Great. Set. Anyone, huh? My man.
They'll go. Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He finds Worthy. Complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Anyone, huh?
He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy. 63, bang. Hey, let's go. I got him.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hurts yet again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Set. Trimmer. Hey.
On fourth down, Hurts. He connects downfield. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Great, set.
Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Great, set. And anyway,
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
29. Cowboys 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Kill. Go to 54. Line. Sweat.
Back to the air. Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They've got a man in motion. Third and long, Prescott. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close.